you like.
Nate Cruz getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Cruz stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air to left center, Connor Falefa moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cruz blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
That was the swing right there.
So a man at first. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham digs in now. And there's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be...
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nate Cruz. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The center fielder, number 2, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up.
Are you taking?
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road. Cruz played pretty well in this win.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Keep it up, let's go.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Here's Contreras now. 2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nate Cruz. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And it gets by him. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Escara. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. It scoots away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Liner snagged at first. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. So up next, Connor Wong. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Nate Cruz.
That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Cruz digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boo. Time to come through in the clutch.
on a line. 2 down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous. So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 strike away. Now a pop-up on the infield. Chapman under it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Cruz with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Well, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
I look around, search all I can find. People listen me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you're just playing the game. Another minute or a second.
Stepping in, Jarren Duran.
This afternoon, the left fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
Hit on the ground to short. Cruz on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, throwback, Anthony.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Nate Cruz. Batting 4 for 6 in the series. That one is absolutely belted. And that one will bang off the wall near the pesky pole. Here comes Wells around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. He's trying for third. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that one handled. They limit the damage here. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Trevor Story. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And
he's in there.
Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cruz turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. In the air to left center, Duran should have this one. And that is that. So the Yanks go 1 out, runner at second. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
Up next, the shortstop.
Man at first, 1 away.
The shortstop, Nate Cruz.
That one is absolutely belted.
Go hard, go hard.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. The Yanks trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner breaks for third. Chopped out towards short. There's one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But 1 run. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. The 1-1. Roll to short, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Nate Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Durable moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Slow roller to third. Chapman.
Come on, get down, get down.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning. And they last chance for the home team. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
You're out.
In time. Got him.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's Trevor Story. The Bo Sox down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. And this game is over. Cruz with a good game to help lift them to the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Nate Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees.
There you go. Look,
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't get back. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. So up next for New York, Nate Cruz. This one smoked on its way out of here. He nails one out to right. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Out to short, Story. On to first. That's the third out. Man at first, Nate Cruz, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard, but foul. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Cruz steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
That one ripped. Automatic double now as it hops the wall to foul ground.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Man at second. And ball four to a board.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Brother takes off. In there for strike three. Throw down, and he's out. And that wasn't close.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base from my teammates up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take that.
So 2 down. Still stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Cruz had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.